In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to map lead fields in Salesforce. This is an essential skill for managing and organizing your data effectively, ensuring that information seamlessly transitions from leads to other objects like contacts, accounts, and opportunities. Let's dive into the process so you can streamline your workflows and maintain precise data tracking. To start, you'll need to log into Salesforce. If you're not already logged in, go ahead and enter your user credentials to access your dashboard. Once you're in, you'll see a variety of options depending on your role and permissions, but our next step involves heading to the Setup area. This is a powerful tool in Salesforce located on the top right corner of your screen. Look for the gear icon, click on it, and then choose Advanced Setup in the drop-down menu. This will take you to a broader menu where you can manage various configurations within Salesforce. Now that we're in advanced setup, we're going to make use of the Quick Find box. This handy tool is perfect when you're navigating through Salesforce's extensive features. Just type in Object Manager. Clicking on the Object Manager will bring up a list of the objects in your Salesforce instance. From here, select Lead to access its specific settings. You'll then want to click on Fields and Relationships. This section displays all of the fields associated with leads in your organization. With the stage set, let's move on to the actual mapping process. Look towards the top right area of the screen. Here you should see the option to Map Lead Fields. Click on it and you will be presented with a list of available lead fields, along with their potential mappings to contact, account, and opportunity fields. This step is crucial for customizing how data transitions as leads become more developed within your business processes. Take your time reviewing the lead fields and their corresponding options. For each lead field listed, select the respective field that it should map to when converted to a contact, account, or opportunity. A well-considered mapping ensures that crucial information is carried over correctly, maintaining data integrity and continuity. Keep in mind any specific organizational practices or reporting needs you might have, as these will guide your mapping decisions. After you've completed reviewing and setting your mappings, the final step is to save your work. Look for the Save button, usually prominently placed, and click it. This ensures that all your mappings are securely stored and activated, ready to improve your Salesforce efficiency and data consistency. That brings us to the end of today's tutorial on mapping lead fields in Salesforce. By following these steps, you'll enhance how your lead data transitions and evolves within the Salesforce ecosystem. Thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to revisit this video if you need a refresher. Happy mapping, and see you next time.